and welcome back to science class. Today we are going to be doing a lab about greenhouse gases and the greenhouse effect. So as you can see here, I have two cut up pop bottles. They both have a little bit of soil in them with a little bit of water in them. And one of them is covered with saran wrap and the other one is open. The open one will be our control test, and then this one will be the greenhouse effect test. Now, I don't know how this is going to turn out because reading thermometers on a camera might be tricky. I'm going to try my best to make it legible, and if it's not legible, then I'll just put in the temperature markings at each time interval. I also have here a heat lamp, and I'm going to be using this as my sun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure to set these guys up like a good distance away from the sun. And then I'm going to read the temperature once every minute for 15 minutes. So we should have 15 readings for both of these thermometers by the end of this experiment. Once we have collected all of our data, then we would go ahead and do the actual lab work. So let's get this set up and let's get rolling. So before we start taking data for this lab, I want to take a look at the hypothesis. So like I said, we're going to be looking at two different bottles that have thermometers in them. One of them has been covered in plastic wrap, the other one is left open. They're going to be exposed to a heat lamp. So we're going to be measuring the temperature of these two containers, and I want you to tell me which container do you think will have the higher temperature? And I want you to explain your reasoning. Also, please make sure you write it in a complete sentence. I don't want you to say open bottle because heat or something like that. I want you to give me something like, I think that, and then go on from there. All right, so now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and take our data. Alright, so we have now taken our data and we've put it into the table here. Now, what I want you to do is work through these questions. So there's a couple of questions. I just want you to answer in the green box and just kind of go through that. Now, for the conclusion, I want you to write 3 complete sentences of what you've observed in the lab, a description of the results that you found, and you also need to answer this question as part of your paragraph. Was your hypothesis confirmed or not? Explain why. All right, so that's basically it for this lab, and I will see you guys next time.